Obama is in financial trouble, and that's what we'll talk about today. There is really a very serious likelihood, in fact, I would say a probability, that when the final results are in from this election, Romney and the Republican PACs will have outspent Obama and the Democratic PACs by at least 2-1 and perhaps even more. This disparity is gradually emerging, and it imposes very important tactical considerations on the race. That's what we'll chat about for lunch today. At first, it seemed like Obama was going to raise his goal of $1 billion and scared everybody and scared everyone from mounting a primary against him, and he began raising money very rapidly. But the problem is that he is not raising money from the people that gave it to him last time. Of his donors in 2008 who gave him $200 or more, 90% of them have not contributed yet in 2012. Some, of course, still might, but he's been deluging them with appeals and they haven't come across. A great many of them are giving to the Romney campaign. So he's suffering and really hurting financially. He's managed to get the institutional sources of Democratic money, the people that always give money. But the moderate liberals who gave him money are not giving it, and the ultra-left liberals who gave him money are no longer doing it because they're disappointed in his performance, and they're not really scared of Romney as president, as they might have been of Santorum. So it's a very interesting situation. Each side has spent about $50 million so far on advertising. Romney has been able to fund it entirely out of his PACs with very little of his own campaign money. Obama has had to fund almost all the $50 million out of his campaign money, which is hard money. You're not allowed to give more than a certain amount of money to a campaign. And that's very, very dangerous for a candidate this early in the process. In fact, Obama has refused to release his cash-on-hand situation. Romney has. He's at about $110 million in his campaign. Now, Obama was at about 140, and then he raised 60, so that's 200. But he spent at least 50 and probably a lot more. And last month, Romney raised 77 and Obama only raised 60. So I believe that by the July 15th report, where Obama has to release his cash on hand, Romney and he will have just about the exact same on hand in their campaign. But in the PACs, Romney has $200 to $300 million, and Obama has only $10 million. So that makes the huge, huge difference. And then I think the conventional wisdom has shifted. Back 6 or 8 months ago when I said Romney would win overwhelmingly, people laughed out loud. Then when he got the nomination, people chuckled. Now they sort of smile quizzically. But I think people are increasingly realizing that I'm right, that Obama is going to lose. And I think as more and more people see that, the opportunist money that usually goes to a president, because he's the president and he has a lot of power to help you or hurt you, I think will begin to dry up. Also, as the Republicans manifest a superiority in cash on hand, they can stretch Obama out. They can make him compete for states where he normally wouldn't have to spend money, like Minnesota or New Jersey, places where he might think that he's home free, but a strong Republican challenge in those states would make him buy ads in those states. It's kind of a war of attrition. And I think it's very possible that Obama goes into this fight with only half or less than half of the ammo that Romney has. I hope, by the way, that you've had a chance to pick up your copy of Screwed. This is particularly important right now because the Law of the Sea Treaty is coming up for ratification. And there are 28 Republican senators who have committed to oppose it. But we need 34 in order to kill it. And this will set up a global governance of the seas. It'll transfer 71% of the Earth's surface to United Nations jurisdiction, which means third world control. So read it and have a look at it and help us fight this. Thanks a lot for watching.